So let's listen to this individual that's in a massive debt of $100,000 from gambling.
My name is Portia, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. And a gambler. I talked about my gambling problem vaguely over the last couple of months, but here is the truth. It's gotten so bad. It's gotten really bad. It's gotten really bad to the point last night I spent every single dollar I had.
I think to get to a point where you're actually spending all of the money that you have, i.e., in your bank account or that you have in cash, to a point, even money that you probably even have set aside to be able to pay your bills, right? So pure necessity to be able to for you to live life, then you'll use that to gamble. That clearly shows that you have a big problem. And one thing I do like is her honesty, for her to admit, because I think there's accountability which she has now taken to say she has a big issue. This is what's happened. But the next step is what steps are you going to implement to ensure that you don't go back to the same scenario and really just any money you have, basically risking it all on black, right? And losing all the money that you have.
Every single dollar. And I'm so numb, I can't even cry about it. And it won't do me any good anyway. So I just got off the phone and I had a talk with a longtime friend. And he's a director of finances. And I finally just came out to him and I'm just like, I fucked up big time. Fucked up big time. I am in $100K a day because of my gambling problem, amongst other things. Like a good 70,000 of that is from gambling, and I need help. So I've been being told to put myself on a ban list for the casinos, and every time I say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I don't ever do it.
See, this is the thing, as I mentioned, being accountable for you to identify and know that you have a problem. But the next step is how to be able to implement and put in safeguards to prevent you going back and doing the same thing. So she's admitted she has an issue, but now she's trying to be accountable. But then the next day she goes back. So this is the normal, let's say, situation that someone goes through, all the traits that an addict will go through, right? In and out. So you have to just literally go possibly cold turkey and nip it in the bud. This is something that's prevalent all over the world, right? In America, there's like 2 million adults, about 1% of the population that have a gambling problem. About 4 to 6 million people have mild to moderate issues, right? And this isn't going to stop because we're now starting to see the emergence of things such as the prediction markets, right? So this is another way or another form of essentially taking bets on the market, whether it's sports, whether it's various aspects, genres, whether it's music. So there's just a different form. And unfortunately, as the inflation goes up, goods and services increases, things become unaffordable. Generally, the wise approach would be, how can I be able to get a job, second job, third job, to be able to use that, to be able to cover all my overheads, cover all my debts that I have, to be able to get out of this situation and then start investing. But the other mindset is, how can I be able to find money that I can use to gamble, because I believe I can be able to take this 100 grand and make $1 million, or take this 20 grand and turn this into 100. At the end of the day, the house always wins, right? You go to casino, you go to Vegas, where I say what stays in Vegas stays in Vegas. The house always wins, whether it's online, gambling, prediction markets, doesn't matter. It's a zero-sum game. So I think what's really, really crucial is what steps to be able to take, whether you're a gambling addict, whether you're an alcoholic, whether you're a drug addict, right? Is initially, I would say, stop gambling completely, right? Find ways to be able to reduce your debt. Depends on stopping further losses, right? So stop now to prevent further losses occurring. Then I would say seek professional help, right? Or therapy. So look for maybe like cognitive behavioral therapy, areas which shows effectiveness in treating gambling disorders, right? Maybe also support within your community. So look for support groups. I would probably say it's even better those that physical, so you can be able to go and engage, build up that relationship, speak to other people that are in a similar situation and find ways that you can be able to overcome this, right? There's also like helplines, like national problem gambling helplines out there. And then I think financially, steps to manage this would be assess your debts, right? List all the gambling relating debts that you have, itemize it, pull it on a spreadsheet or whatever, and then start creating like a monthly budget, identifying essential expenses, the debt repayment capacity, start working into repaying that debt, right? And then work with like credit agencies to be able to help you to be able to minimize that, a debt consolidation settlement. So all of these things, I'll start taking the necessary steps. But yeah, I do agree, ban all of these sites from your apps, right? Or from on your computer. So these are steps to basically take. So if you like this type of information, like, subscribe, follow, and I wish you all the best.